And it's important to note that when you're getting to the end of the lease, let's say you've got 8, 7, 6 years left, you're about to get into a really precarious situation, which we call like the option cycle. Once you're below 5 years, your lease will never have more than 5 years on it unless you work something out with the tenant. So that's an important time to consider whether or not you want to sell, because you're going to get a premium for a lease that has 8 years on it than for a lease that has 5 or less, for example.
Wow. Okay, so you're talking like when we get to the end of the lease, which is in like 5 years, 8 years, is that like, did I hear that right?
Well, in that example, I was saying that if you have, let's say you had a 20-year lease,
25-year
or a
lease.
25-year lease,
Yeah.
and you burned off time owning it, right? And now there's 8 years left. It's probably a good idea. Well, you should have really considered it when there were more than 10, because you're going to get a premium for being above 10. But even at 8, there's going to be a premium when you sell that property at 8 years left versus if you wait until it's 5 years or 4 or 3 or 2 or 1 or nothing in the option. Because guess what happens at the end of that option? If the tenant stays, you're back to 5. You never get back to 8. And any investor is going to be willing to pay a premium for an 8-year term versus a 5 or less year term because it's longer,
It's
collected
income.
rent, exactly, more of a guarantee and less risk.
Okay. Wow.